This scene in Malcolm in the Middle is not only awesome, it's also from the first episode of Malcolm in the Middle that I ever saw. In the beginning of the episode, the boys were expecting a mean babysitter to come over, but instead, they got a hot one. The comedy the whole episode is about the boys trying to fight for her affection. So this scene takes place during dinner. The boys have already prepared, especially Reese and Malcolm.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Are trying to put on their best selves for our babysitter.
So yesterday in my gifted class, I'm not bragging that I'm gifted. That's just what they call the class. We studied bovine spongiform encephalitis. It's mad cow disease. It started because they were grinding up dead cows to feed them to the other cows.
For those of you who are not familiar with the context, this was the time that mad cow disease was scaring the public. So that's why Malcolm is jumping on the current events to show his knowledge. I don't know where mad cow disease now is from an epidemiology standpoint, but obviously we don't really talk about it day to day. But there was a time in the 2000s when people were really scared of it.
Basically, the prions turned their brains into soup right in their skulls. It's very similar to a disease that afflicted a tribe of cannibals because they feasted on their victims' brains.
What Malcolm is doing, people do it for the rest of their life. They try to use their knowledge, their intelligence, their qualifications to impress someone. This is a middle school example of this. But what's so funny watching this now as an adult is this stuff never goes away. Why do we get degrees? Why do we get the job that we might not even want? Why do we make a lot of money? Many of us do it because we think it can impress a potential mate in the future.
Hello, Betty. I'm from North Canada. Favorite color is blue, just like.
So Reese, Malcolm's brother, takes the edgy bad boy approach, and this is something that happens for the rest of many people's lives. They try to be edgy, they try to do cool things, also many times to impress people, especially people that could be potential mates. Why do people ride motorcycles, do dangerous sports, even do martial arts? I mean, I don't do it to impress people, but a lot of people do it to impress people. In fact, some of the guests on my channel even admitted, like, I only started it because I thought it would make me attracted to girls. The hope is after you reach a certain age, you stop doing things to impress people. It'll never stop completely, but at least some of your fundamental things, your fundamental values aren't just about trying to care what other people think. Watching Reese, we see many adults who are still kind of like that, but maybe in other ways, probably going to bars, drinking, etc.
I can dance. Want me to show you?
Okay.
Boopy, 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 boopy. Boopy, 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 boo. Boopy, 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 boopy. Boopy, 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 boo.
So this episode came out around the time I was in 5th grade, I believe. And what's funny is Dewey's actually around my age. I never expected him to be around my age. His acting abilities are awesome, right? He played a little brother. You would assume Dewey's like 6. And part of it was that his 2 older brothers made him look extra young, right? By having 2 older brothers. Now that I know Dewey's age during this time, he looked and appeared so young to those of us who were actually the same age as him. Breaking down what he did, right? He just was like, let me just do something. I'm not going to try to impress you. I'm just going to do something that I probably normally do as a little kid. He was the most genuine out of all of them. Instead of putting on a facade, which both Malcolm and Reese did, he was just like, let me just do something silly that I would do to my friends anyways.
Boopy, 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 beep.
This is just embarrassing.
Boopy, boo. Boopy, 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 boopy.
Oh my God, you little angel. That is the cutest thing.
Boopy, boopy, boo.
See, sometimes being yourself, being your genuine self is the best. Now, being yourself does not mean be a loser, right? So you got to be your best self. You also have to know yourself. So you have to know what is authentic to you. You also have to be working on yourself. With those 2 things in mind, then being yourself is good. And obviously, Dewey's just a naturally little cute kid, right? At his age, as long as he acts genuinely, as long as he acts cute, which most little kids are, he'll win the affection of people. It's such a great lesson for everyone in life. We get older and we try to do things to please people, do things because society expects of us. We don't keep rediscovering ourselves and keep improving ourselves the way we want to. Also, did you guys notice an editing error? When Malcolm is talking to the camera, us, the babysitter already has her hand on her heart, but later on when it cuts back to her, she does that motion again. See? Editor eye right here.
Oh, I'll get it.
Keeps going under the bed.
Oh my god, I just pushed it in even farther. Oh, got it. Oh wait, what's this?
So the two older brothers lost to the cute little younger brother. This episode of Malcolm in the Middle, beyond just being the first one I ever saw, it just was naturally comedic and naturally realistic. I didn't have brothers growing up, but I'm sure anyone that had brothers can relate to this extra well. I've talked enough. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the lessons, some of the analysis of this episode. Have you seen this episode? / what was your favorite moment? What's your favorite scene from this episode? Let me know in the comments, guys. Thank you so much. And have you guys watched the recent Malcolm in the Middle reunion? I will probably analyze that soon too. Talk to you guys soon.